let's end on a positive note, Corey.
Sounds good.
All right. Producer Tim from Illinois, who's been a longtime contributor to the show, behind the scenes and on the show itself. He's been very critical of and studied up on the Common Core standards, the federal overlay.
Yes.
And there's a test out there called the PARC test, which stands for the Partnership for Assessment of Readiness for Career and College. And the PARC tests were issued in the last few weeks at the schools across America through many of the subdivisions of the federal government. And his 8-year-old daughter told the teacher she did not want to take the test. And in Illinois, Tim's looked into this, as you can well imagine.
And looked into it thoroughly.
Yes. In Illinois, the parents actually have no say whatsoever in whether or not a test will be administered to their child. If they issue a letter, if they make a request, do whatever they want, the school is not obligated on the plantation now, keep in mind, to honor the parents' wishes. However, if the child says they don't want to participate in this assessment test, then those wishes have to be honored. And so she had the fortitude to tell the teacher, no, thank you. And he was very pleased with the way that it was handled, because the principal and the superintendent didn't make a scene. They honored her request, and he wrote the following letter. Local school official and teacher honor students' right to not participate in the PARC assessment test. And he says, I thought that I would share with you a positive experience today regarding the administration of the PARC practice test at Central Primary School in Washington, Illinois. My daughter's class is having the PARC test administered next week, along with children statewide. Her teacher is aware of my and my wife's refusal for our daughter to participate in the PARC testing. We intended to send a letter regarding this on Friday or Monday to the principal, teacher, superintendent, and school board. We are unaware of a practice test to be administered today. So they were prepping for given notice, even though they knew that the law said that their notification wouldn't count unless she said something. They were prepping for it, for the test, but the school did a surprise practice test and didn't tell anybody that was happening. In short, my daughter's class was presented with the practice PARC test. My daughter politely declined to participate. Her teacher politely acknowledged her right to do so. When my wife arrived to pick up another one of my children, unrelated reason, as I understand it, this is what occurred. The principal discussed the situation with my wife and daughter and also acknowledged my daughter's right to refuse to participate. He requested that she bring materials of her own to occupy her time during the PARC test next week. As she has been instructed that he may not provide for other activities, nor provide encouragement for others to follow suit with my daughter. I understand that he will acknowledge others' rights to decline in participating if they indicate so. I share this not because I'm a proud father, but in hopes that my 9-year-old daughter's courage and strength will encourage others, parents and children, to stand up for themselves and decline to participate if they wish to exercise such a right. I also share this appreciation of the professionalism and care for which the staff at Central Primary School in Washington, Illinois treated my daughter and handled the situation, as I acknowledge the delicate circumstances in which they find themselves. Please share with those you believe need encouragement. So
fantastic.
And students are walking out of classes in high school in Illinois. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No.
Yes, and Moss, Normal, Illinois is the name of a town. Normal Community College students are planning a walkout. They did. So there's a spark is alive out there, Corey. A spark of we've had enough is alive out there.
Fantastic.